Hey folks, now that the dealer area combination vendor spotlight is done, let's wander over to here and do the whole artist alley. So come join me. Let's start with the outer row with the one, the only Jason Lennox.
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
How's it going?
Oh, doing good. Just doing a little cleanup and reorganization here on Sunday morning.
What's new? What's new? What's new?
Working on my latest comic book, Lords of the Cosmos 5, so I have little postcards to check it out. You can get signed up for the Kickstarter to get a notification when it goes live. Yeah.
QR code. Scan the QR code. Hopefully it's steady enough to, you know what, folks? I'm going to do this because this is on a stand. We'll do that. That way it stays nice and steady for all of you. And if you want to scan it, you can go ahead and scan it. There you go. Hopefully, support this man. Always support your indie creators.
Thank you very much.
Because with a lot of things going on, they're the ones to go because, hey, you never know what you're going to find.
Thank you.
Next up, we have these two fun. Who's the artist? You are. I was about to say this lovely lady over here.
I do all the crochet stuff. He does all the art.
Yep.
How you doing, sir? Having fun this weekend?
Yeah, having a great time.
JP Jackson. We've met. I think we met this person several times before. Table.
That's what it's for.
There you go. How you doing?
Good. Just working on some new content. Got some new character mashups. So Black Panther, Juggernaut, Kirby and the Moor.
She's not working towards it.
Joker, Daredevil. Did a cover design for another writer.
It's going to be something that's gifted upon you.
Busy.
Having fun?
Yeah. Teaching. I do a little teaching.
Being safe at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Picture. Yeah, she's not a very popular one. Oh, the thank you bag made it. I like it. Thank you. Yeah.
Now it's time for the one, the only,
The legend.
the myth. Don't know about legend. Let's just know.
Sasha, the Princess of Darkness. Just kidding.
But it's one of the only George.
Classic.
Damn you, God! Damn you! Always the voice of God interrupting things.
Why do you forsaken me, God?
But it's the one, the only
Classic milk tea.
George from PND Studios.
Yes.
Follow him on TikTok, YouTube. Are you behaving yourself, young man?
I am very behaving myself. Why wouldn't I behave myself?
We know the same people, so we know that you're not behaving yourself.
Well, we know Sasha, so.
And folks, I know folks like George don't like folks like me showing a lot of their content, but let me just say this, because the image was floating around.
I mean, you need to go visit this guy.
Yeah.
The guy.
I just want to say is like, because the image was floating around, this is a better rendition of the Italian than it's been floating around. So
It's better.
better.
I make things better.
Better. So good seeing you. I keep telling folks, didn't expect to be here, but thanks to Wesley.
And you have a ride home.
If need. Wesley might contact you if he's able to do it. So.
Cool. All
right. See you around.
I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Now we have these lovely ladies right here. Hi.
Hey, welcome. So this is Key Lime Creations. She's the artist. She specializes in cute and creatures. So you'll see that theme through all of her work. My personal favorite, thank you so much, is Baby Tiamat, because she's just a cute 5-headed baby dragon. Perfect for your next D&D night. She's a showstopper and a great talking piece.
Is this your first 4 state?
This is our second one, actually.
When was your first?
Last year.
How did we miss you?
I don't know. We were all the way over there.
Maybe that's why. Either that or I didn't see y'all at the booth or I just casually walked by, something like that. So, did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of great cosplays and really good quality conversations we've had today. It's been really fun.
Oh, it's nice meeting you.
You as well.
And I believe we saw this wonderful person last year.
Ooh, how you doing?
Doing all right? Doing good this year?
So far, so good.
Having fun?
A little slow start today, but we're crossing our fingers for a good turnout.
Anything new this year?
Actually, yes, I have two new books out since last year. First is the Pride of the Gozen, which is the second of the Gozen saga. The characters run afoul of an assassination plot and have to cross worlds in order to bring the culprits to justice. The other new thing is the Sentient Space, which is an anthology of stories about first contact scenarios. I have one short story in here among several other authors.
And folks, this is where you can find this gentleman's content. In regards to if you're interested in any of his books, you can go there and pick them up amongst his other previous works.
And I have the third book in this series will be coming out by the end of the summer.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you so much.
And we have this wonderful gentleman. I think he was here last year.
I was.
Having fun this year?
Yeah, blast, yep.
Anything new?
Yeah, I've got these two books I think are new. It's a horror series that I've been working on. And probably tons of new art and stuff up there. Yeah.
So remember, always support your indie creators. Good meeting you.
Likewise. Thank you.
That's the one. It's a con regular for arts. How you doing?
Doing good, you?
Doing all right? Behaving yourself? Why is that always the standard answer around here?
Because why would we behave ourselves and not have fun?
Got you. Then be safe. Greetings, sir. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
New to Fourth State, or have you been here last year?
I've been here last year.
How did I miss you? Probably you were either busy with somebody or you weren't at that time when I went through. You weren't at the booth, so
That might be it. I tend to walk around a lot.
the same thing. So, how have you been doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Have a good weekend.
Yes. Well, besides the weather, with the rain. But it's been
At least
pretty
it's
good.
inside, right?
Yes. But I have a lot of friends here. I met new people, so it's good.
Is this your second Fourth State, or is it? It's
Yes.
not your first. Second.
Yes, second one. Yep.
Welcome to Fourth State.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You'll meet a lot of weird and interesting folks, like that young lady over there.
I already met them. They're weird. Totally. Have a good one.
You too. And if you ever need interesting independent tokens, this is your gentleman right here.
Art of David Loebman. On Instagram, we got an online store too.
And let's hold this still so you can hopefully scan that. That way, you can, if you choose to get any of his independently made tokens, you'll be able to do so.
Thanks for taking a
No
look.
problem.
Appreciate it.
You have this wonderful young lady selling her stuff, wonderful stuff, as well as her. It's always fun coming down Artist Alley because you don't know who you're gonna find, and these are the folks that are like Dan, are the ones that you have to support because you never know what you can find. It's always hidden gems in Artist Alley. And granted, it is a rainy day today here in Harrisburg, but still. And we always have someone like doing, I won't say interesting and new stuff, whether it's always different. We have models here, different. This type of vendor is different than I've seen in Artist Alley, but we have this nice young lady here doing her work. How you doing? Is this your first Fourth State?
This is actually.
It is? How are you enjoying it so far?
It's quite nice, yeah. Introducing all the different types of nerddom.
Welcome to the Fourth State family.
Oh, really?
So, tell me a little bit about your work.
Actually, oh my gosh, I'm gonna let the artist himself say.
Oh, that's such a... And here I am hyping you up.
No worries.
So you're the gentleman behind this work.
The Gentleman Adventurer.
So.
Matthew Ziegler, Gentleman Adventurer. That's what it says on the card.
Excited.
May I? That way I could at least try to properly wake you in the video. Tell me a little bit about your work.
Well, I created, wrote, illustrated, pretty much did everything except lettering and the covers for Archery Mates. It's an idea that I had a while back. It's about a superhero and a supervillain that share an apartment and don't know each other's secret identities. So they're going out at night, fighting each other and stuff, like coming back, arguing about whose turn it is to, buy
do the
milk,
dishes.
do the dishes, stuff like that. But it's pretty wild. We came out, it's like steampunk, superheroes, some Japanese pop culture thrown in for good measure, a little bit of Cthulhu. It goes kind of wild in places, but like somehow I made it work. So
it's like along that concept that was floating around Facebook for a little while, that you have a superhero and a villain that are go at each other, but they have that one mutual friend that they kind of care about, and it's like you see, like part of it goes like hero barges in, what'd you do with Daphne? Daphne's missing? I gotta make some calls. What do you mean Daphne's missing? Her apartment was a wreck.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. She's missing. I gotta make some calls.
Yeah,
Hold
like,
on.
It's like Fantastic Four and Namor. Like they're both like really interested in protecting Sue Storm because Namor loves her too. So it's like there's always that tension, but it's like, oh well, if we're close to the ocean, like she'll be alright.
And they have to behave each other with each other
Yeah.
for the sake of, oh, we're hanging out with Daphne, so we gotta behave. That's always the quick, like, one-line jabs or something like that. It's always nice to see something taking, I'm not saying what you're doing is part of a meme, but it's taking a concept and expanding on it, which is always fun to see.
Yeah, we like taking kind of, in a way, it's a parody, satire at times of like, the superhero genre. But also very much like a love letter to a lot of like the Golden Age comics, like the whole, like, as soon as you take off your glasses, people don't recognize your thing, and Superman, and it's like, it doesn't make sense, but everybody just agrees that that's how it is, that sort of thing. Like, so it's fun. We try to keep it funny, like funny action. So it's all ages, There's no sex, there's no swearing, just good old-fashioned American
Good
violence.
times. So, nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Hope you. Worse things than not having a home base. Nice meeting you too, sir.
Have a good one.
You too.
Enjoy the convention.
You too. We have this wonderful young. Who's the creator?
I am.
Okay, you are.
Hello, how are you?
Doing all right. I almost got that mixed up with the person next door. I thought it was the young lady next door. But I take it you're Olivia?
My name's Olivia, yes.
So,
I'm a self-published author. Yeah.
Is this your first date, or have you been?
No, I've been here for 3 years now.
3 years.
It's lovely because I'm kind of seeing some of the same people over again. They've given me feedback on the books they've bought in previous years, and it's nice to be able to reconnect with them.
So I don't know how I missed you last year. Either you were away from the booth, or
it's entirely possible. I might have been looking for comics.
That, or I'm kind of one of those. I've been a con staple for the past few years myself, and it's kind of like I wander away, and it's like I miss people, and we all know how it goes. So
you can walk around here for hours and hours and hours, and then still find something that's like, when did this show up? So yeah, I get it.
So tell me a little bit about your work.
Absolutely. Okay, so this one in the middle, this is my sci-fi novel. It's called A Book Without Dragons. And the premise is technology has been perfect for the past 14 years, and then everything goes wrong at once. So people have to learn how to live off the grid. And then these three are my fantasy novelettes. This one at the end, this is The World That Forgot How to Dance. It's a world where dancing is what creates magical spells. And then this one, The Bard's Choice. Whoever is holding that green rock becomes the main character of the story. And then this one is my most recent one, Sisters, A Sorceress, Curses, and Songs. It's about a pair of sisters who are musicians together, and one of them gets placed under a magical curse, and they have to figure that out together. And then these three are anthologies that I am a contributing author to. So this one is all fantasy stories, stories based on the picture on the cover, and stories all about super villains.
And I'm going to snag a card so I can at least try to properly tag everybody that I can.
Yeah.
So, good meeting, nice meeting you too. And folks, I know on a couple of podcasts that we mentioned in regards to independent creators, especially with the whole OGL aspect that we had with D&D, this is a great place to find independent creators like Olivia that publish their own stuff outside of the norm. That way, even if it is like those charity cookbooks that you might find, even if it, yes, this is professionally done, but even someone who does that route with the charity cookbook binder aspects, this is the place to find them.
Absolutely, yeah. Discover something new. Discover something cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Got these folks here.
Yeah, basically on there.
Darts. Hello. And we're back to this gentleman for his second year in a row. Second year in a row. How are you doing, sir?
Walking on sunbeams and rainbows.
Now, folks, remember, we spoke to this gentleman last year. We picked up his first book, Jericho's Bane.
That's right.
Is there something new in the series, sir?
So far, I've added book 3. And book 4 will be released spring of 24.
Now, folks, I'm going to say it to this man's face right here, right now. Though, I did not read his book as of yet, but I did buy his book through the Kindle store.
Yeah.
So that way, when I'm out and about having breakfast at a local diner, I'm able to at least read his book and keep his physical copy in pristine condition.
And also let them know they can find books 1 and 2 now on Audible.
Do you read the book, or?
Unfortunately, I do not read the book. Not that I wouldn't love to, but my time is delegated elsewhere. I've now picked up some franchise work. So now I have deadlines I have to work under before I can get back to mine. So I have to balance my time now very delicately.
And it's always a pleasure meeting you, sir. It's nice seeing you.
Same here.
And folks, if you're not familiar, as I told this gentleman last year, I saw this cover of this book on Facebook months before knowing this gentleman came to 4th State last year.
And
so
that's right, the most incredibly charismatic unknown author you've never heard of until you have, Arrow J. Knight.
Dude, this book was an interesting time. So kind of remind the folks at home that might be watching this particular video, what is Jericho's Bane about?
Jericho's Bane is my love letter through my vision of how the world ends with a spin on it. Now, we've always talked post-apocalyptic, but it's not post-apocalyptic in what you think. The battle for Jericho's Bane ranges not only Earth, but all of reality and all of what I call the Sato-Hadronic verse, which is the inclusion of all of space, all of universes, all comprised, all multi-tiered level. And that's what Jericho's Bane is. And who has the right to rule all of that?
Again, nice meeting you, sir.
Same here.
Glad you're back.
All right.
We'll come back. There are 3 major artists here. Mary Wolf, Ken Hunt, Jason Seaux, and Godfather. We'll come to that. We'll go down the line and get to them. And we have these lovely ladies here.
That's really cute, Betty. Baby.
Here at the maps. Ever need D&D maps? That's it. There you go. Now let's go with the final 3 artists. First one is Gus Mock, who draws wonderful, wonderful, realistic items. He's busy right now doing his sketches. As much as we would like to speak to this gentleman and say hi, but do not. When someone's doing their own work, it's kind of hard to, I wouldn't say get it word in edgewise, but still. Then we have this person right here, Jason Seaux, Necroman. I think we spoke to this man last year.
Yeah.
And he's busy doing some sketch cards.
Yeah, Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. Wonderful artist, wonderful gentleman.
Thanks, sir.
So we got you
And last but not least, the one, the only, the mysterious Ken Hunt. How you doing, sir?
My friend.
Good seeing you again.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going?
Good. Busy weekend.
Good to hear.
Awesome
That's what I've been hearing.
It's a great show. Can't blame him.
Now, folks, like so many folks here, Ken has been a 4-state regular for the past how long?
4 or
5 years, something like that.
Yeah, it's a great
It's
show.
been, yeah.
The fans are awesome. You gotta love them. You know, but what can I say? I mean, I'll keep coming back if they want me here.
Right. Glad to have you back and everything
Always
else.
glad to be here. It's like a family reunion. In this
Oh, it always is. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Artist Alley and all that. Stay tuned for probably some other content. We'll be here all day. So take care. From all of us here at 4-State and Ken Hunt, take care. Have a good day.